My name is Resident, and I'm a ReZero novel reader, and I have finally binged most of ReZero Season 4, all in this video. I've been trying to compile all my reactions, and I just haven't had the time to do it, and now I finally have in this one big video, episodes 4 to 10. I'm actually going to be watching episode 11 when this video gets uploaded, so if you're watching this right now in the first, I don't know, minute, check if I'm live on Twitch. I'll be watching all the ReZero episodes live on there. This video also is like cut up. It's not like a reaction. I do cut up some of the footage and mostly just include me talking. So if you're into like the analysis or the novel reader sort of perspective, this video is for you. But if you want to watch the original video, you can watch it on Crunchyroll or something. I don't know. You can watch it somewhere else. But yeah, enjoy. I appreciate you. Yeah. So we got to see both Regulus and Betelgeuse after all this time. I don't remember if any of the Shadow Garden scenes ever got adapted into the anime. So I'm curious how people like react to this. It's super cool that they adapt this though. That's super cool, the glitch effect. They've been playing with that, I think, recently with a lot of like ReZero content this season. Oh, this frame is so cool. Oh, the Emilia lap pillow, dude. That's so cute. I'm so happy for you. Oh, this is... I think I remember in like the web novel, this is like the end of phase 1. And the cliffhanger was what's about to happen right now, I think. Yeah, we get to see Shala, dude. Oh, she looks so serious. Yeah, so the cliffhanger is like right here in the web novel. Master. They even adapted the scene. Oh my gosh, what a way to introduce a character. Yeah, it is still, we're still in volume 21. Okay. This is the illustration for side by side. I loved Beatrice's face so much. She looks very like angry here, and then right here she looks so derpy. I was so thrown off when she did this. I thought she was gonna kill his ass. Well, they saved him. Episode 3. They saved him last episode. And that would be how volume 21 would end. Imagine that was the cliffhanger last episode. Oh. Oh, she's so jealous. That's really cute. This guy barely spoken a word so far. I forgot that Melly and Ram are like similar heights. It's so funny. I think I've... Oh my god, yeah. That height diff is crazy. Because I think I've made a similar point where it's like was I think either Petra or Beatrice were like they're like the same height as Ram. I think Petra. It was like Petra's like the same height as Ram now. And I'm starting to realize maybe it's less Petra and Melly are just getting taller and more so Ram is just really short. It's either one of the two. I think maybe it's both. Maybe it's both and Ram just is perma locked into like 5'1" or something. She's so fun. Shala is just such a fun character. I wonder how many references we're gonna get to Flugel this episode. I know there's gonna be a pretty big like setup episode, but I wonder how like in depth and lore we get. Dude, they're animating her so fun. I'm like so excited for like once the season you know starts going and it gets more people watching ReZero. I think Shala by the end of this season is like people are gonna be like There's gonna be cosplayers. There's gonna be like PFPs of Shaw everywhere. That's the hope. That's the dream. Oh, they actually showed the coins. So yeah, the hero, the sage, and the dragon. You only know what you know. Holy Monogatari reference, bro. Damn. We'll make sure you take a proper bath later. Damn, does she roast him like that too? Or did they just like, did it just do him dirty in the anime? But yeah, that's in reference to the witch's scent, which I think most people will get. I don't think people are gonna be confused about that. He was the kind of guy who wouldn't die even if you killed him. Falugal! There we go, the first reference to Falugal in this season at least. So if you don't know, if anyone here is watching and they don't remember Flugel was like briefly mentioned in season 1, like around I think like the fight was the Great Well was Krush. The tree that was used to finally stop the Great Well was actually a tree that Flugel has planted there, and they like made a reference to that, like how significant of like kind of like a landmark that tree was, and Flugel's name was mentioned, and that's the same person that Shala is sort of referencing here as to say. So we did learn about Flugel a little bit, that he was from 400 years ago when he planted it. I don't know if there's any other references in the anime, but oh my god, stairs. Dude, look at Amelia. Dude, Amelia's aura farming on the stairs. Oh my god, we get to even see it too. Also, the dialogue so far this episode is so good. And the soundtrack, yeah, I'm like noticing, I haven't pointed it out, but it sounds very like I was gonna say fantasy-esque, but like obviously it's like fantasy. It's like reminding me of like Harry Potter, like we're entering like the school for the first time kind of thing. Like it's so whimsical. She even says it in English. For you! The spirit. Yeah, this entire room is a spirit, if I remember. Dude, I never imagined this would be, oh. Oh, dude, that actually sounds like, not Nier Automata, but like, that soundtrack that's about to play right now is like, I feel so like atmospheric. Sound is so beautiful. I remember like in the novel as well, I remember this room being so much smaller. I never imagined this would be what the room would look like. That Rem is just sort of chilling on that like like rock right here. Like I imagine this would be like in a completely just like kind of like a Minecraft sort of room where it's just like a square. I don't know why I always imagined that. I just imagined it would be like a grass room, and then like Pachache is like sort of chilling there, and then Rem is just, I don't know where would Rem would be sitting, but like I wouldn't be imagining her like on like a rock here. Like this looks so uncomfortable. But I mean, it's like beautiful. Like it's, don't get me wrong, this whole scene is very beautiful, but I didn't imagine it to look like this. Like it's so grand, it's so open. Yeah, it is really just funny that Millie is just like sort of just in her inventory. She's just chilling there. Dude, yes, dude, this BGM too. It's so much different than what we're used to, but I love it so much. I guess it feels very exclusively Arc 6. Like, I can imagine this playing outside of this season, so some people don't like it. No, but that's so fitting. That was really cool. Wait, she's so cute. I think I've actually seen. I think this is like one of the other clips I've seen too. Of like, I don't know what the context was, but just like, I saw this gif and she's like, why she do that? It's because that's literally what she did. She like tried to guess randomly just to see if she can get the right answer. I really like how many they are. I don't know if it was because I read the web novel or if I was being a fool, but I never imagined the room to be filled with them like that.
Happy birthday!
I don't really remember. I don't remember if it was like. I feel like this seems accurate. Oh yeah, in the dub. Okay, I remember this. I remember this so vividly. This is in the dub where he would go, "On God." Do I have that? I'm so curious if I have the English track here.
Means
On God.
Oh. Oh, that's cute. But I don't even know what happened. Wait. So she like tweaks out. Oh, that's a really funny expression. I like that. He's like, ah! Wait, I need to play back like frame by frame. Look at Melly. It's just checks Melly. Why is she over there? What is wrong with her? Oh, and this is from the light novel too. Let me see if I can get the panel as well. Right here. Look at that. Oh. That's like the expression. And then also, this is the frame from earlier of them like looking at the little door there. Alright, guys, start reading. Super cool. Really cool episode. I was like curious how this episode was gonna go. And I'm not gonna front with you guys. I think this is like one of my favorites so far. That's like I think I made like a point last time where it's like I think the episodes are gonna keep getting like better and better and better. And even though like episode 3 is like nuts, episode 3 was crazy. I feel like just like in terms of like engagement, I think it's also because I watched episode 3 when I was super tired, so I didn't have really much to say. Especially since like that was an episode where like it was really hard to say anything, especially since I already read it. Yeah, I'm gonna be really excited for how they'll adapt the Book of the Dead. I pretend that you haven't, for all the people watching, pretend you haven't watched these episodes, by the way, because I'm gonna be talking like as if like I wonder how they're gonna adapt this. I wonder how they're gonna adapt that. I know it's already been like 2 weeks, but just bear with me, okay? So if you don't know the person's name or you don't know the person, they kind of show all the letters being scrambled around. Okay, that's cool. Is he gonna jump into the book? That's cool, because I remember that from the trailer. Oh, that's super sick. That sound effect along with just like the title card. That's dope. Oh, so it's gonna be him narrating it. But I kind of, it's been so long since I read her Book of the Dead that I don't even remember what her backstory was. I love the sort of like grainy effect. You kind of see like the, and then the red, but the red is still colorful. Nice touch. Man, they're making her very like sympathetic. Which is fitting, because like I think like besides Echidna, every single witch is sort of sympathetic in some way. It's just that they're, because their environment, they kind of turn out the way they were. And that's how she unlocked that power. Interesting. I like that despite like everything being black and white and obviously like the blood still being like bright red, regardless of all those, I haven't noticed the flower is still blue. Yeah, because I remember, I don't know if this is true for the light novel too, but I remember they were like, they gave the backstories for like most of the witches throughout like the chapters, but I kind of forgot a lot of them. I think I only remember Minerva's, to be honest. I think. But it's been so long. Yeah, it makes me think too, because kind of forgot that Kidna was sort of a part of the group 400 years ago. But I wonder if she kind of had a part in this library. I'd assume so. Because I always sort of assumed because the challenge was designed by, I'm guessing, Flugel. I assumed like Flugel was the one who was sort of responsible for the library, but I wonder if it was kind of like a joint effort. I wonder, do we get to learn more about Belleroy in the anime? Alright, so they kind of made it shorter. Okay, that makes sense though. Yeah, Belleroy is, I wouldn't say he's like one of my favorite characters, but he is pretty cool. I wish we got to see a little bit more of him, but like at least from his narration of it. But I guess he's not really like an important character right now. I did wish they kind of emphasized more of like how Julius was a little bit more. I know it's like kind of like you sort of kind of get the idea of it, but I did wish they emphasized a little bit more that like Julius was more, I guess, strucken by it mentally. Which I remember, I don't know if it was this early on, but I remember there was like a theory that one of them had at some point, that the closer you are to that person, the more it'll kind of mess with you, like psychologically. Super didn't really know Typhon. I mean, he only talked once in the graveyard, I guess twice. But you know, Julius somewhat knew Belleroy a little bit more, right? And that's why he fell on the ground and stuff. I just kind of wish they emphasized a little bit more on that, but it's not a big deal. I wonder what a lot of anime only will kind of end up thinking about Charlotte about like the end of the arc, just because I remember when I read the web novel, I mean Charlotte was always like a great character, but I've always noticed people loved Charlotte, and I'm like I kind of get it, but I think it was like the anime. I think it's like bringing out a lot of like the best qualities about her. Like she's really like kind of the star in a lot of like in this last episode, and then also even just like in this episode. I don't. She had like one or two lines, but I don't know. She's just so fun. It just works like with their chemistry because everyone's kind of so serious. Yeah, there's like millions of books. I actually don't even remember this conversation happening. This is like all new to me, to be honest. But I like it. I like that we're spending a little bit more time on Melee, because like, I feel like we haven't, like, Melee sort of joined us because of like the convenience of her divine blessing, but we haven't really like, I guess for like the anime only is like watching, like we haven't really got an idea of like why she's really there outside of that. So it's just nice to kind of spend more time with her. Yeah, she just works so well with like the current dynamic, just because everyone feels so serious, and then it's just Charlotte's just so goofy. Okay, I like that a little bit more. Because to be honest, because I remember like in the web novel, I always just imagined it was still in the white void. I don't know if it was always like you pick up the sword and then the setting changes. But I remember when I saw like the trailer, I was like, I don't know how to feel about like the kind of generic plains biome sort of setting. But okay, I kind of like that. I like how they kind of transitioned into that. Oh my god, there he is! There he is! There he is, Reed, dude. Zako. Oh wow, that is such a... I was not expecting such a slow episode. I'll be honest. I kind of thought we would see more of Reed in this episode. Oh, that's interesting though. Chapter name or like loser? Or am I thinking of this? Am I thinking of something else? I just remember that this chapter was really, really good. This is like one of my favorite like pre volume 23 favorite chapters. So I'm really excited. Wait, no way, dude. Wait, is that, and it's in the new style. Wait, they're okay. Hold on. Good Loser was later in arc 6. Okay, I was getting, but in regards to this chapter, this is like one of my favorite chapters, like prelude, I guess. But wait. Wait, I'm actually excited for this. Wait, hold on. So we're back in the royal capital. This is episode 12. Oh my god, they're like reanimating it too. Oh my god, wait, this might actually be one of the best episodes. It's so funny how like an art style sort of change I feel like the feeling of the scene feels so different. I don't know why. I'm just gonna get straight into a fight. Throwing me a sword? That's probably more. I probably said disrespectful. His chopsticks, dude! Oh my god. Oh my god, wait, I'm actually not ready for this. It was the first sword scene, man. Oh, that's such a cool scene. The mini full of chopsticks. Wow, you can really tell just how like he's like semi-trolling, but like he's just that good, dude. Oh my god. Wait, that's such a cool shot. Oh my god. Yeah, he literally like I remember I read somewhere that like he's able to just like cut like not the concept, or maybe it is, maybe it's like cut concepts of stuff, because that ability that Anastasia, or I guess Aridna like summon, it's like literally like the speed of light or something. Oh my god, I love like the emotion in Aridna's voice as she's like summoning the spells. Oh, sleep. Who's next? It really puts into like, I think it's cool too, because like Julius, like sure I think he lost against Roy, obviously, but like a lot of the fights, like he is probably like the strongest person like in this camp, at least like from I guess like initial impressions, right? So seeing him just like get knocked out, just like as if it was nothing, it's like, oh well damn. Oh, he's like confused. He's like, what is happening? I was trying to process what was happening too. So he like drops a bunch of items on the ground. Oh. Yeah. Yep. And you let your card down, buddy. Unlucky. Well, it's not a complete defeat. I mean, she got access to the first floor. Also, why is she like talking down on it? She like, they wouldn't even be able to access the next floor if she didn't solve the puzzle. None of them would have been able to. Unless I just completely misinterpreted what she said. Oh, they're gonna clarify Reed. Yeah, I guess they didn't really even talk about him. But yeah, he's like the first Sword Saint. Sorry, I have to lock in. Segment. So yeah, so they're talking about the people who are like, not like the same in power, but just like a similar position. Like each character in the 4, I guess, countries in ReZero, they all have sort of like that, the strongest in that country, and so Cecilis is one of them. Cecilis might go. Dude, I'm not even joking. I did like a tier list for like with some of my friends for like how I feel after like arc 9, like who are my favorite characters. Who are like a top 10. I think I put Cecilis there. Cecilis is so cool. He has some of my favorite quotes. It's kind of weird. I don't know how much. So it's so hard when I talk about like past ReZero content, or like I guess besides like the anime, because I don't know. I don't want to be like spoilery, I guess, but yeah, Cecilis is like literally like one of my favorite characters. He's so cool. Yeah, the blue lightning. Wait, the Mad Prince? Oh my god. Okay, I need to stop skipping. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm bewildered. I was really surprised to see the Mad Prince silhouette. Yeah, I didn't even... That's him. I remember, because I know he was... Yeah, I don't think we've ever seen like official artwork of him, like at all, right? Unless I'm trolling. Because I remember in like the main story, I remember Tape said at one point that like he doesn't have any plans for like there to be arc where we go to Gesteco, the kingdom Gesteco, and see the Mad Prince. So I guess he wasn't like, he's like an important character, but not like important to Subaru's story. I guess it was like the implication Tape was trying to make. That's so cool we got to see him. He has like 2 different blades or something. Yeah, he's like 2 different blades. He's so cool. I didn't expect him to look so cool. The Mad Prince. Like, I don't know why, but whenever I imagine the Mad Prince, like, there's not even an image that comes to my mind. I just think of like something like AI generated. I don't know. Like, I never really put like a... I never really imagined anything for him. This is like way outside of what I imagined him to look like, but that's so cool. I know Tape has a part in this, in like the script. I wonder if he had like a part in like showing like a visual here, or if this was like something like the director decided, or maybe this is something that Tape wanted to include, or he just like kind of like gave the thumbs up. Yeah, you can do this, sure. Is that like a? I wonder what that is. Oh. Oh damn. I wonder if it's sort of symbolizing, like, shows like how the strength of Reinhard. It just shows that the Estrella bloodline is just, they're just too strong, man. Dude, Julius is like so like bewildered by it. Because you can really feel like, because Julius at this point literally lost everything in a way. Obviously, like, he still, at least in his mind, right, he still has like, he still has a purpose, obviously. Like, just because he's not inherently the strongest in terms of read strength, like, we still sort of need Julius for this trip. Like, it's not like he's a complete burden. But for him, right, he's supposed to, like, he lost his name, and his only thing was that he was like the finest knight, you know? And he can't even do that. What a weird change in like position. Wait, that's true too. I didn't really think about it, but also because Julius sort of lost his name, no one really remembers that he was even like the finest knight. Like, no one even remembers this fight happening. And now the roles are sort of reversed, where like Subaru is kind of regarded as the hero, you know, because he helped with Priscilla. That's the speech. I wonder if that was why they put that scene there. It's like that kind of like change of position where like Julius got beat down, or no, Subaru got beat down, and now it's sort of like vice versa. It's like a full circle moment. Oh, this VGM too. Yeah, thanks to certain someone, I've already had that beaten into me. There was just one lone man
感銘を受けた
who was profoundly moved by it.
男がいたことなど
And it feels just so like it feels like that's just been something that's been that like we've sort of always knew, but just having it spelled out like that it's just so powerful. Because I mean we already knew from like season 3 that like the how Julius felt of like you know when it comes to like the politics of stuff like this. And also, you know, because I remember I'm like thinking back on like the conversation he had with Subaru in like episode 1, like after Heinkel showed up. And you know, it makes perfect sense why he was moved by that, you know, and that's why he took on the challenge of kind of like making like of course he kind of like played the role of the bad guy, kind of like doing the duel with him, but in a way, like, you know, if, and I'm sure everyone in chat kind of already knows this, it's like he did that so then you know, Julius was able to protect the honor of the knights, and they don't have to necessarily like do any other greater punishment on Subaru because he's just that weak, right? In a way, that was sort of his way of saving Subaru. So I don't know, it's just like it's seeing this all is just like it feels like a full circle moment. I really don't know what they put in the OST this season, but it's so good, dude. I see people complain about the OST, and I'm like, I don't know what people are thinking, man. I feel like this is like it is more subtle. Like there's no like season 2 is much more, you can really sense the soundtrack because it is like, you know, a more isolated environment. But I feel like here there's just already been a lot of examples where it just works, you know. Where'd she go? The birds! The birds! Even more birds incoming. Try not to have a heart attack. Oh no. No, dude. I don't know. Alright, I'll try my best though. I might freak out, guys. If I scream, you guys have permission to turn down my stream. Dude, I don't know why, but like Anastasia just looks like she's like Aridna's up to something. The birds, dude. Why are there so many of them? Isn't it romantic? You're trying to hit up on Aridna? Sneaking out at the and then there's just, how many birds are there? Oh my god. There's too many. Been like this the whole time. Oh my god. It's the bird. She's watching. Someone's watching. Why did he turn like that? Ooh, I do like that though. It's like emphasize. Are you actually scared? Wait, I thought she was like angry. No, she's not angry. She's like scared. Interesting. I guess like because because of that like lack in memory was the Julius, right? Or the Julie was the fight was Julius. All Anastasia could really see is that there's this guy, he just showed up one day or something. Like he has no backstory. He has like nothing I can research on. He had an incident in the royal capital, and then like the next few days defeated the white whale, and then like a few hours later or like a day later beat Sloth. Like that just sounds crazy. Guess she desired it. The birds! Sorry. What are you talking about? Oh my god. Oh my god, the birds! So I know Julie's is here, but the birds! I think what I was gonna say here, like, is like a little bit off topic, but to be honest, was the direction that ReZero is going, I won't lie, wouldn't it be the most top 8 thing ever to have, like, I don't know if anyone's like truly is like caught up like super far in ReZero, but wouldn't it be like the most top 8 thing to have Anna win the election? I don't know. Maybe I'll talk about it later at some point, but like I always kind of thought Anastasia's like very like obviously like, okay, she's not gonna win. Out of all the candidates, like you know, Emilia obviously is like the pro tags candidate, right? So like Emilia has like a lot of likelihood to win, but like, you know, there's also like the idea of like a plot twist, and you know, all the other candidates, like they have stuff going on. But I always kind of thought Anastasia is a little bit of like a, like, okay, she's not gonna win, right? Obviously. But what if she did? What if she did though? You know? Oh shoot, I remember. Okay, wait, I remember this scene. Oh no. Because, you know, before it's like, he's like suspicious of her, right? That's like the conflict. But I remember, you know, and also he's like mad, like, why does Subaru know? But I forgot that she literally says it's like, well, he figured it out. So I was like, it might as well. But now, if I remember, it's like he's gonna feel bad. The fact that he wasn't, like, the entire time, he didn't even realize that, like, this is like not even the real Anastasia. But somehow Subaru, who's not even in the camp, who doesn't even know her that well, was able to figure it out. Which is already which already is gonna like make him feel even worse after the situation was read. Oh man, it's like a double kill. Oh, let me read this real quick. I looked through the light novel for more information about where they ate, and I only ended up more confused. Wait, let me read this. Wait, hold on. I thought they were on the stone floor. The anime thought they were in a room with a table. You thought they were in the green room, but they were actually on the main floor where the carriage is stored. You can see the carriage in the background of the illustration. I have no idea how we all got it wrong, including the anime. That is so good. What? Wait, what? Wait, that does make sense. It is on the main floor, because I remember, I think in like arc 9, oh. In a future arc, unrelated to one of the two different characters, in any arc, I don't know if anyone's read up, but in a different arc, or something arc, I did remember they were like in there. That does make sense. It did seem like it was like, I can buy the first, or the, not the first floor. Was it the first floor? What even was it? I'm like lost. The main floor, that was it. The main floor. I buy that. But it's just funny, we all came to a different conclusion. No way. It's happening. Wait. Hold on. I don't think I'm ready. I'm not ready. Wait, hold on. Wait. I have a genius idea. Hold on. Bear with me. I know I'm pausing it at like right at the end, but you have to bear with me here. Well, it's not really a let's go kind of moment, but we're in. Welcome to Arc 6. Yeah. Let's just see. So, Subaru lost his memories. Let's go. Oh man. Dude, and their faces are all like desolate, dude. It's like the Subaru that they once knew. It's like, dude, I need to like compose myself, because I'm not gonna say anything like useful if I just keep like going like, oh my god. Alright, let's just play. Man, he really does feel like season 1. I think it helps too, like this soundtrack is literally like season 1 soundtrack too. But just like his way of talking, I think they've done a good job at kind of making sure it feels like season 1 Subaru. I don't know how to like articulate it, but like just that, like he's so extra. He's way more extra now. And is like over explaining, like these are all little like tidbits that, like all these quirks that he had from the first season and like I guess second season too. Aww. Yeah, she had to like, I think she probably feels very conflicted about it. Like obviously everyone does, but I love the subtlety of like she's putting on this like kind of braver face now, but she still has to like kind of like, okay, I need to like take on a more oh, I don't know. Oh man, my heart. My heart feels for Betty. I'm probably your friend. Yes, you are. Ah, classic. Classic. Oh my god. They must be super close, yeah. Oh, I remember this. It's like, no, she's an assassin, and she almost tried to kill you. She almost killed both of us, actually. Oh my god, dude, Julius is like distraught. Because remember, right? Like, the only person that remembered Julius was Subaru. And now Subaru's lost everything. And in the past 2 episodes, they've been kind of this... They grew a closer bond, but also have like a kind of rocky relationship now after what happened last time was Anastasia's like kind of reveal that she's not actually Anastasia. She's like the Fox Kidna. There's like a very big difference in the light and web novel, where in the web novel, Anastasia, aka Scarf Dona, she reveals like her own thing, but also Subaru kind of gives a lot of information of like where he's from, and then he's like, oh yeah, I'm from the Great Water, or no, he comes from like another place, and then they're like the Great Waterfall, which is like because ReZero's world is flat, the thing that separates the entire world, the world, is this like waterfall, and basically people who come from them are usually like very important, like legendary people, which are like Flugel, or I think Alakoshin is a common knowledge, but I think that gets cut. I think that's cut in the light novel, so it won't be here. Which is interesting. I thought that was super cool because he never really shares any memories from like his past life, you know. Yeah, and Ram's gonna be super pissed off here too, because the only person who remember her sister was Subaru too. So it's like now Ram doesn't even know anything about her sister besides whatever the past, I guess, Subaru like I guess told her, but now nobody remembers Ram. Oh yeah, I remember. She was thinking that Subaru was like making a plan here, like this, him like losing his memory is like a joke, or like some sort of plan, or maybe something. Oh my god, dude, you could see like, you can see the anger. The way her like pupils is like so small too, like makes it look she's so pissed. Oh man. Yeah, so it's just like everything is just going wrong right now. And I remember that like at this point when I was reading it, it just felt like season 4 or like our earlier arc, where it's just like, man, it really does feel that hopeless feeling kind of like is starting to kick in, where it's like, man, everything is just getting stacked upon each other, and it just does not feel good. But I think probably my favorite part of this whole dynamic is that it's, at least for this scene, right, from what we know, talking as if I'm like anime only, it's like this dynamic, it's like the other characters that are sort of starting to not suffer. I don't know if suffer is like the right word, because that seems very grandiose and in negativity, but it's like a lot of other people, this entire cast of characters here is now starting to like kind of feel more trouble, where in the past it's like it was mainly Subaru who was kind of dealing with all that trouble and pain, and now they kind of have to, it's like Subaru trying to save the other people, and now it's like everyone trying to make sure they save Subaru here. Oh, this is a cool frame. Sorry. I'm so horrible. It's like, I think it's because I've already like finished the anime. It's like, or not finished the anime, I already like read the novels, or like I'm only like kind of like, well, this is a cool frame of Subaru. It kind of looks cool here. Assuming anyone here is anime only, or they haven't watched this episode yet. It's like very reminiscent of the intro. Let me just make sure I'm at 12 minutes. It's like very reminiscent of like this shot here. And I kind of thought there would be like more books spread out, but I can see why they didn't do that, I guess. Or maybe it's trying to imply it as different. I don't know. I kind of thought that scene. The intro like was reminiscent of this scene, but it might not be. I don't know. And he continues walking.
Status open.
No, he's still. Oh yeah, I remember that was like something he was doing in the first season. Where it's like, I need to activate my powers. The stairs. Oh shoot! No way! Whoa! That quickly too. Okay, so I kind of figured that it wouldn't just end off like that, but wow, that was so sudden. There you go. The first stairs death. Oh my god. Oh my god, that zoom in is crazy. Dude, the detail of that. Oh my god. Okay, I like this. I like this a lot. What I was about to say is that I wonder how much inner dialogue we're gonna see, because, or I guess like, is it monologue, inner dialogue? I don't know. But in the novels, especially in this volume, it's like very important, kind of knowing where Subaru's mindset is. So the fact that they're like having this little like moment where like everything's like creeping in, really cool direction choice, and then also really cool that they're even including that, because he's just about to explain what I figured. I was gonna say, okay, this is probably a light novel, web novel difference. I feel like I have to always make that distinction, but I thought he would share that information, that like, yeah, I think I have like some sort of precognitive dream or some ability where I'm able to see in the future or something. And he reveals it to the, no. I think it's already passed, but he reveals it to the cast, and then everyone's like, what the, Subaru never said anything like that before, I think. Or something like that. And then Subaru starts like doubting himself. He's like, why would my previous self not tell my companions that's an ability I have? So he never ever tells them. Okay, that's interesting. Oh shoot, okay, wait, hold on. So I will be pausing a lot during this, I think. Oh, that wasn't as clean as last time. Oh my god, his arm. It's like JoJo's, it's like how the arm is like flying around, Jesus. Oh my god, is he, when he falls down, is it just gonna like play like their doubts about him? Oh no. The suffering begins. Oh Jesus! I thought he was gonna like fall down the stairs. He like went, yeah, and then he went the other. Where did he even go? Like I thought he was gonna fall back like right here or something, and then he goes this way. Oh Jesus! Oh, I'm gonna do. Oh God! Oh no! Not again! Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus! God! What is that? What is that smear frame? I don't even know where I'm looking. Like, is it? Oh, okay. I think he like fell on his shin. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like his teeth. You can see his like the. You can see his teeth like starting to fall off. Oh my god. It's like a horror movie. Oh my god. Like listen to how he's screaming right now. He's like Mickey Mouse. Oh my god, it's a new, is that the from the trailer? Okay, hold on. I think first off, I think that's like definitely like the episode 3 death was gory for sure. But like I would say this is up there, man. I remember the most goriest death in like season 1 was like a, what is it, OVA, or not OVA, like the director's cut exclusive, where you get to see the aftermath of Rem's killing on Subaru, and you can see like his eyeball poke out. And I remember like, oh my god, that's so dark and gory. Jesus Christ, like that death is like definitely like one of the most gory ones. I think it's, I also really like season 3 episodes 2 death, like with the hands too, so it's like it's definitely up there. But that's, oh Jesus, that's definitely like one of the worst ones, like animated. I would say like the most grotesque animated one. It's up there. Oh god. Okay. They're like laughing. Jesus, he's like, he is tweaking. Well, obviously, right? But it's just like, oh, that's that frame too. He's like crying. Oh my god, they had oh Jesus, that was a horrible frame to end on. Dude, I remember that, like, that scene always stuck out with me when I read it. Like, I remember, like, originally it took him a little bit like longer for him to start like tweaking out. I remember like it takes him a second for him to tweak out, and like he's like looking around, he's like, no, and then he like, I remember he like falls like below like Pashache, and he's like, and that triggered something, and then like Beatrice like is in the way, and he just like pushes her to the side. I remember that was so heartbreaking when I read it. I was like, oh my god, man. Oh, I don't remember this. What is happening? He just stabs him? Oh my god. And this like distorted audio, like this BGM, reminds me of like Utopia's soundtrack. Oh my god, where it's like all distorted and it's just like, what is happening? I don't remember him doing that. Jesus, he literally stabs it into him. Oh my god! I don't remember that. Oh man. I think the word choice "it hurts" is like perfect here. Cause he's literally just like a kid, like literally hours before this, he was just leaving the convenience store. He came home from gaming all day, and then he went to the convenience store, and then just a few hours later, he's experiencing all this. Like that's horrific. The cup. Wait, please tell me they adapt the cup. Oh no. No. Oh no, not the cup. Oh god, not the cup. Oh no. Okay, hold on. Also, they're acting this perfectly. It was just like this, all the music just cutting off. Oh no. Oh no. Dude, I thought for sure that like, or not for sure, but I was like, you know, the anime cuts a lot. Not everything can get into the anime, and then some things like, and some things are just not like adapted well, you know, or like they don't give it as much, like the way you're imagining it never comes into reality with like a lot of these like light novel adaptations. But just like, no, that's they literally, because when I read a cup, like that was the one thing I wish I did. I didn't want to wash it. That broke me. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's walking down the stairs. It's like, see, Aura Monster, he climbs up the stair with a smile. This is like, I don't know what the opposite of that would be. He's walking down with a frown. It's poetry, it's poetry. Oh my god, dude. What is that? Enter the Shurigan. That is creepy. Oh my god. Who are you? Oh my god. Okay, that was not where I thought it would end. Okay, so either this is like, Huh. Okay, I'm guessing everything is like light novel differences. My only thoughts right now is that I want to go see anime only reactions to it. Like I want to go watch like YouTube videos and see what people think of it. Obviously, coming from the ReZero guy, from the number one ReZero fan ever. Everything is a 10 out of 10 for me. But I think in the novel it's supposed to be like nighttime. I remember like one of the leaks from Ice when he was like talking about this scene in particular. In the novels, it was supposed to be like portrayed at like nighttime, with it be like the stars, the constellation showing like a different constellation for Subaru because his name is based off a constellation, and it's sort of like this sort of symbolism of even his own constellation is like betraying him, almost just to kind of like add an extra layer of irony. But I feel like it'd be kind of too subtle, so I guess it's not that big of a deal, honestly. Oh god. That's so sick for the hell snipe. Aww. And I don't know how the Crunchyroll subs are gonna like translate it, but I do like the quotation marks of Natsuki Subaru, because the novels really like portrayed it really like the separation between the Subaru right now to the Subaru before he lost his memories are like honestly two different people, and we'll sort of see that. Whoa, that's interesting. What is that? It's like a TV. Oh, those are like the mob beast above. Okay. So these are just like the mob I wonder what like the symbolism behind that is. 'Cause I think this is all like anime original. Like I don't even know what to make of it, to be honest. But I like that little like TV effect there. That's kind of cool. I don't think it's ever been like the. Oh yeah, it's TL note. Okay, that's interesting. Scriptwriter's mistake. Subaru actually went through 4 doors in the novels. Yeah, so that was something that was I think Ice talked about. Oh wow, that's interesting. Like the teleport, because I do remember him being just like randomly teleported, but I keep forgetting if that's because of Rui or because of someone else. But oh, here we go, the aura monster. Oh my god, cinema. Dude, look at the footstep. Every footstep, dude. And he's going crazy. Oh, that's so cool. The way they like show, because this is like an illustration too from the novel. It's like this sort of like doubt, like this is what he's like imagining in his head, like the doubt of all these people. Oh my god, he's ramping up. That's okay, that's sick. Though, like, obviously that's not related to the episode, but again, shout out to Nick for the translations here. But like, just like the subtlety of like the subtitles like slowly like ramping up at the bottom. That's so sick. I think overall it conveyed like it conveyed a different feeling than what I expected, but I actually really like it. It's like kind of like it's like I think what helps is like the atmosphere and the coloring like of this scene. Like I'm thinking back on like episode 8, and this entire vibe feels so much different from like him being scared and like going towards the stairs. Like I think the specific shot is identical to something in episode 8 where he gets scared and he like goes towards like this like ledge to the stairs. But here it's like he's like climbing up and he's like Naruto running like to the hallway and like in Glee, dude. Oh my god, you could see literally like Shala guts right there. Oh man, like the cuts and bruises are like actually brutal. Oh my god, her arm is cut off. Yeah, no, this is like dude. This season, like, in specific, like when it comes to the gore, is like they are unforgiving. Oh, her head is like actually just gone. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, her head is like smashed in. Dude, that's brutal. Yeah. Oh, you get a zoom in too. Oh, you can even see the teeth as well. Dude, I remember when I read it, I thought she died on the stairs, but it seemed like in the anime it's like in this area, I guess. But dude, that is so brutal. Oh my god. That's so sad. Like we've never seen gore like that in a season, I think. Not even like the rabbit scene, honestly. He wasn't the culprit. Oh my god, her hand. Oh. Okay, that's interesting how they adapted. This is also like an illustration. Oh, I didn't mean to cut to that. Yeah, Melee, or not Melee, Anna's body is, I don't think it's like, I don't think she's like, her torso is caught up. That's like an anime original thing, I'm pretty sure. Now, are all of them dead is the question. We know that if Beatrice is dead, we wouldn't know, right? Because she's a spirit. So her evidence wouldn't even be there. The evidence of her dying, I guess. Yo, he's posted up, bro. No. Dude, dude, Protégé's on your side, man. I mean, I already feel bad for Protégé, Protégé is like an MVP for like this like scene here, but like, dude, in the anime, I'm feeling bad for the ground dragon. Like, I don't know. And I'm laughing out of like just like unsure how to feel, like what's my emotions. Like I can't come to terms with my emotions. Like, oh man. Oh, it's like hurting every time she keeps going. Oh no, dude. Oh, that's horrible. No, you could literally see her limping after that. Oh no. Oh my god. That's MVP right there. Oh my god, it's all like falling apart. Oh, and that's also S tier expression. What? That's cinema. That's it. That's actually like that is genius, the way that like all the music just stops and you just hear like the dun, and you see like the outline of Rem's hair, dude. Oh my god, that the foreshadowing on that. Aw. I remember this. Yeah, he went to Protégé first. He's like, "Oh, thank you, buddy." Because at that moment, he's like, "That's the one thing I can trust right now." Dude, I wonder if like the media thought process is like, it has to be Rem. When I watch like anime only, because I watch anime only, so reactions to it. Like every time when I finish reacting to, like whenever I'm done streaming, I go to like anime only's reactions to see what like everyone else is thinking. And I already know there's like a lot of people who think that, like a common theory I've seen with a lot of people is, there's like a shapeshifter among them, and then the meme theory is that it's Rem. But I think after this episode, it's like, okay, wait a minute. Oh, okay, I really love that detail. Because the exact same, like, this is like 1-to-1 here. Because, like, he's trying to figure out, like, what's, like, the difference. Like, is anyone noticing... Is anyone noticing anything weird about him, right? Everyone's kind of, like, the same. Anna walks by, but then you see Julius. And he's, like, kind of, like, awkward about it.
ただまた昨日の俺に対する
That was funny. So Charlie was kind of watch just in case something went bad.
不信感が
I think that's one cool thing too. Is like the whole amnesia element of this arc. Is that like now this new Subaru is like employing tactics that the old Subaru like wouldn't do or wouldn't really need to do, right? I don't think the old Subaru would ever ask Shala, hey, can you be in this barrel so I can make sure Julius, just in case Julius has something to do with the library, he doesn't, I don't know, like tweak out or something. I don't know. It's just like little subtle details like that. It's interesting. It creates very interesting dynamics as a result, I think.
募ったんだよ
I love like the doubting of like because before this, right, he's just like a neat like what did the previous Subaru do to gain the respect of all these people around him?
そこまでする価値が
I like that, just like that clip there.
夏木スバルのどこにあるんだよ
Wait, he did hug her. Oh my god, wait. That's so cute. Aww. Alright, and the Shala shippers, the ship has sailed. You know, it's one thing when it's like on paper, right? Like I'm sure like when I read it, like it's like 1-to-1, it's like he does the same thing, but like seeing it like in anime form, like with the voice acting and then Shala's like expressions, like I don't know, it's so cute that like it's like, okay, you know what? From yesterday.
昨日の夜の話だけど、私はどのくらい真に受けていいのかしら。
Oh Jesus, I didn't expecting that. Also, the lip smack, I assume a lot of people are gonna be weirded out, but I actually found this pretty. I just noticed this right now, like in the middle, because I was gonna like, in my mind, I thought the scene was weird, but then Elsa does that exact same thing in like season 1 all the time. Was like the lip, where she goes like, I'm not gonna do like an actual reenactment of it, but like she does like the lip thing as well. So I'm guessing that's like symbolism of like Elsa like raising her. Oh wow, they're doing it like that. Okay, this is how do we adapt this? Oh my god. It's interesting too, the similar, because I know that's also a part of like the illustration. It's like she dies on this like star shape. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. Like as if like the previous Subaru like took control, did that, wrote down the arm, is like, yeah, you did this, or more specifically, I did this. What? Did I mute it? It just ends like that? Where'd the sound go? Alright, welcome to episode 10. I'm not streaming this one just because I'm trying to upload all the reactions at once so I can watch the final episode of this core. So there's gonna be no chat or anything. We're just gonna jump into it. Yeah, you can see his name carved into it. That's sick. Also, I have all the lights. I have no lights on to kind of fit the vibe of this episode. It's murder become a habit. Okay, I feel like it seems right to me. Dude, he's just like slamming his arm everywhere. I'd be freaked out too. I like how Natsuki Subaru is just like the boogeyman to him. It's literally himself. Biggest enemy is himself, dude. That's an amazing frame. Oh wow. It's idiotic! Oh man, yeah, cause Subaru hasn't really crashed out since like season 1 and 2. So Amelia like hearing that is like, Jesus, like what happened? That's really sweet of Amelia. It just shows how much trust has developed in their relationship. Oh. Ooh. How'd they find us so quick is my question. Dude, she just barely died and they already instantly found the book.
でも誰かが
Dude, Amelia's eyes are like... I like the little subtle detail of them, like kind of like sparkling almost.
いけない
And he's like sweating. Yeah, but someone's gotta do it. And you know what? I'll volunteer. I'll volunteer for you guys.
ことだ
Open it up. We're gonna go Super Mario in this. Oh, not this time. Oh no, yeah, there he goes.
自分なかった
Oh, interesting. We get to see the Meili backstory. This is actually supposed to be, I think Meili's named episode, like because this is like her name chapter. But I do like the fact that they decided to call it "Murder Becomes a Habit" / or "Murder is a Habit," just because I feel like it's such an integral quote. You know, it's so iconic, and you know they could have put like the parenthesis or not the parenthesis, the like slash, like Meili, and then slash, murder is a habit. But I never was a fan of like I feel like it takes away from the episode. I feel like it takes away from the iconic. Like I you know, you get what I mean? Like for all the Gen Zers, it's like aura. It takes away the aura from it. That's the one. That's the only vocabulary in my vocabulary. Oh, but that's because of her divine protection, or blessing. Oh my god, she was literally raised as a beast. Also, it's been a while since we've seen Elsa animated. I guess season 3. I like how even after Elsa's death, she ends up showing up every single season. Isn't that funny? She was in season 1, 2, 3, and 4 now. Technically. Why does she live in this like beautiful mansion? What is like what? I would not expect Capella to live in a place like this. Oh man, that's brutal. Oh, there she goes. Oh, that was like eyes of hatred. Oh. And that's when the goat. Yo, my name is Subaru, and I'm gonna help you out. I like his face. Why is he posed up like that? That looks scary. He looks terrifying. He's like, hi. You're incredibly shallow. And then she's like, awkwardly, they're really putting her in a very sympathetic like light. Oh my god. Yeah, Millie's probably so confused. She spent an entire year of this guy being so overly friendly, and now he's just like talking like that. Oh, you can even hear his voice slightly change, like the inflection of it. What I want to do. Dude, this is like some this is like when Betelgeuse like possessed him. Oh my god. That's terrifying. Did he just start like sniffing her hair? And then she's like, ugh. And then that's when the TV screen flickers. So whatever happens now. Asking that directly is against the rules. My god. It's so interesting that the anime decides to go like third person. Because I think in the web novel it was first person. And it was like Meili like narrating her thoughts. It's like I was being killed, like I was being, and then it was like she was like describing her like last moments of how she was like slowly being killed. Oh, there we go. It did went first person. Oh, and I like the TL note because Crunchyroll won't include it obviously, but it's cool how they mentioned that Subaru is using feminine pronouns. Oh, and there's even dialogue will be color coded. Yo, shout out Nick on Twitter. I'll put them in like I'll give him a little shout out. He's like using both like male and female pronouns. He's like confused, like who am I? Like what is happening to me? Because he literally read the entire, or at least how I interpreted it. He literally lived through all 14 years of Meili's life, and it all kind of gets convoluted into this like weird mess. It's like, it's crazy. It's like such a wild concept. One of my favorite moments from this general scene is how before he answers, he like considers himself, what answer does he want to give? The Natsuki Subaru, the me who is Natsuki Subaru who wants to go find Meili, the me that is Meili who wants to get revenge for being killed, and then I, Natsuki Subaru, who killed Meili, and wants to get away with it. Like there's like 3 different hymns like debating himself at the same time right now, you know?
それを知りたい。なぜなぜなぜなぜ。
なぜなのか。
Oh my god, dude, that's what they get me. I remember that was like a meme I kept seeing because I avoided this episode for as long as I could, but I did remember seeing tweets of people saying like, oh my god, the Meili jump scare episode, and I'm like, does she do that? Like, and I actually got jump scared there. That actually got me. Oh, he's looking at the neck. I remember this. This was like the moment that signifies murder becomes a habit for me. Is I always imagine if this episode ever got animated, that the cliffhanger would be, and I'm assuming this is not the cliffhanger because we have like 7 more minutes of this, right? That like the cliffhanger would be him, like Beatrice looking away, and then his hands slowly gravitate towards Beatrice, like as if he's getting ready to kill her, and then the episode ends. Like that's how I imagine the cliffhanger to be. And then like next episode it would reveal that he doesn't do that. But
自分の手を引っかいているのよ。
oh wait, do they include this?
悪い癖かしら。
They do. Oh my god. Okay, that's something I didn't expect them to keep in. And it's like his habit of self-harm. It's like Subaru thought he got caught, right? But in reality, he's just he kind of like subtly confirms that like Subaru kind of like self-harms to kind of cope with his sort of trauma. And it seems like Beatrice was aware of that. Yeah,
スバルもそれでいい？
yeah, fair.
ああ、メイリーも俺たちが足踏みするのを望まないと思う。
お兄さん。
She's probably pissed.
メイリーも
That piss gone.
なんでだ。
こんな夜更けにこそこそと探し物でもしているのだわよ。
Oh, dude, Ram is so cool. Dude, she's doing the thing. Dude, she's mocking
見て
him.
いたわよ。
She's mocking him. Okay, I'm not putting that in the fuck. She was watching through Pachache's eyes. And now he's looking at her neck. Oh my god.
殺人は
癖になる。
That's so intense. Like, I'm like, I couldn't even say anything. I couldn't even get a word out. Murder becomes a habit. Yeah. Because literally, like, now after he killed once, it's like, now I'm going to resort to murder every time. So interesting. I don't think there's anything at the very end. Yeah, very end of the episode. All right. I'm going to go edit this real quick, upload it, and then I'm going to go stream the reaction. I have to do it quick.